Vansa Parivarajakacharya Stutara Sata, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki, ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki, Prince Kahosi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Grahara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki, Vrindavan Dama ki, Dyudarka Dama ki, Mayapur Dama ki, Gangamaya ki, Srila Prabhupada Book Distribution ki, Sankirtan Gyagya ki, Gaura Premanande, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we continue reading this Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 3, entitled Krishna is the source of all incarnations. Text 21. Tata saptadashe yata satyavatyam parasharat chakre vedataro shaka dristva punso alpamedasaha Tata saptadashe yata satyavatyam parasharat chakre vedataro shaka dristva punso alpamedasaha. Please chant. Tata saptadashe yata satyavatyam parasharat chakre veda sarvasaka dusta punso alpamedasa. Tata saptadashe yata satyavatyam parasharat chakre vedataro shaka dristva punso alpamedasa. Tata saptadashe yata satyavatyam parasharat chakre vedataro shaka drista punso alpamedasa. Tata saptadashe yata satyavatyam parasharat chakre vedataro shaka dristva punso alpamedasa. Yata satyavatyam parasharat chakre vedataro shaka dristva punso alpamedasa. Matas, please. Tata saptadashe yata satyavatyam parasharat chakre vedataro shaka swapunso alpamedasa. Tata saptadashe yata Satyavatyam Parasharat Chakreveda Tarushaka Drishta Punsvalpamedasa Tata Saptadasheyata Satyavatyam Parasharat Chakreveda Tarushaka Drishta Punsvalpamedasa. Word for word. Tata. Thereafter. Saptadashe. In the 17th incarnation. Jata. Advented. Satyavatyam. In the womb of Satyavati. Parasharat. By Parashara Muni. Chakre. Prepare. Veda Taro. Or the desired tree of the Vedas. Shakaha. Branches. Drishtva. By seeing. Pumsa. The people in general. Alpa Medasaha. Less intelligent. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki. Thereafter, in the 17th incarnation of Godhead, Sri Vyasadeva appeared in the womb of Satyavati through Parashara Muni, and he divided the one Veda into several branches and sub-branches, saying that the people in general were less intelligent. Please repeat. Thereafter, in the 17th incarnation of Godhead, Srila Vyasadeva appeared in the womb of Satyavati through Parashara Muni, and he divided the one Veda into several branches and sub-branches, seeing that the people in general were less intelligent. Purport. Originally, the Veda is one, but Srila Vyasadeva divided the original Veda into four, namely Sama, Jayur, Rig, Atharva, and then again they were explained different branches like the Puranas and the Mahabharata. Vedic language and the subject matter are very difficult for ordinary men. They are understood by the highly intelligent and self-realized Brahmanas. But the present age of Kali is full of ignorant men. Even those who are born by a Brahmana father are, in the present age, no better than the Shudras or the women. The twice-born men, namely the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, and Vaishyas, are expected to undergo a cultural purificatory process known as samskaras. But because of the bad influence of the present age, the so-called members of the Brahmanas and other high-order families are no longer highly cultured. They are called the Dvijabandhus, or the friends and family members of the twice-born. But these Dvijabandhus are classified amongst the Shudras and the women. Srila Vyasadeva divides the Vedas into various branches and sub-branches for the sake of the less intelligent classes like the Dvijabandhus, Shudras, and women. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnanjanan Shalakaya Chaksurum Militanjana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto his lotus feet. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Simate Viravaho Prabhuriti Namni Sri Sivrinna Davira Padapankaya Dini Prabhu Nama Shibrahe Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Simate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namni Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaura Brahani Prashi Dunavri Parcharine Nirvisesa Sinavadi Paschatari Satarine. Hare Krishna, thank you everyone for being in this Srimad Bhagavatam class. So here is described the 17th incarnation, that is Srila Vyasadeva. He was born from Parashara Muni in Satyavati. Now, who is Parashara Muni? Parashara Muni was the grandson of Vashishta Muni. Vashishta Muni was created by Lord Brahma from his breathing. Then Vashishta had married with Arundhati, and from Arundhati, a sage was born. His name was Shakti Muni. And from Shakti Muni, Parashara Muni was born. It so happened that Shakti Muni was killed by a Rakshasa when Parashara was just a child. So Vashishta Muni raised it. So this is described also the one time his ashram was attacked by some dacoits and he was wounded in his leg. So for this reason also was called the limping sage. He doesn't too much information about him, but only about his birth and his death. That one time he was passing through a dense forest and he was attacked by a pack of wolves. And being in old age and also lame in one leg, he couldn't run away. So it's described that he merged into the wolves. I don't know what exactly that means. If he was eaten by the wolf or he just fused himself into the wolves. But in any case, that was the end of the story. So now about Satyavati. Satyavati was at the beginning her name was Matsya Ganda. Matsya means fish, and Ganda, fragrance, aroma. So the reason is because she was born from a fish. And so happened that his father was the king of Chedi. His name was Vasu. And one time Vasu was wandering by the Yamuna and he saw two fish mating. And from this sight, he became lusty. And from this lust, he discharged semen. So this semen fell into the water. And so happened there was a fish. And this fish collected the semen. But this fish was no ordinary fish. She was an apsara, a celestial lady, who was cursed, turned into a fish. So happened that Satyavati, she grew up in the womb of the fish. Then it doesn't describe exactly what happened, but she was raised by a fisherman. I just speculating that the fisherman, maybe he caught the fish and he saw a Satyavati in the womb and he got it. So the fisherman was Durasharaj. He also has the business of ferryman. He used to have a boat and help to travelers to cross the river Yamuna from one side to the other. So he also engaged her stepdaughter, Matsyagandha, in this business because Dasharaj, he knew that many travelers were sages, and in this order, Matsyagandha can get blessing from them. So it so happened that one time, Parashara Muni wasn't traveling, and he came upon this place, and Matsyagandha helped him to cross the rivers in the boat. So while we were traveling to the other side of the river, Parashara Muni developed some attraction for Satyavati, Matsyagandha, and he became so lost after her, and he proposed to her to have union with him. But Matsyagandha, she refused because she protested and saying that she was a maiden. So Parashara Muni told her that don't worry, he will after having a child, he will keep his maiden, and then her maiden. So happened. She also said that too many people around in the river. So Parashara Muni create a dense fog. Nobody could see them. So he fulfilled his desire, and then he creates also an island. So they went to an island, and in the island, a baby was born. It's described that he grew up to his adulthood. That's described in the Mahabharata. He grew up to adulthood immediately, and told to his mother that whenever she need him, she just think of him, and he would immediately appear before her. So then he went away. Satyavati was very lucky. He doesn't have go through this trouble to changing diapers and all the things. So after that, Parashara Muni left, and then Satyavati also left. He continued his business. But before, he blessed her with the name Satyavati, because he changed his because she was smelling like a fish. But Parashara Muni blessed her that he was have a sweet aroma from her body with musk. So somebody can smell it from 8 miles away. So this happened. This is the 17th incarnation, the Vyasadeva, and the mission and the purpose of his oncoming is described in the Vayu Purana. He had different names because since he was born in the island, he was called Dvaipayana. Dvaipayana means island. And because he has dark complexion, he was called Krishna. And also because Krishna means black in Sanskrit. But also he is incarnation of Krishna. And he was called Vedavyas because he divided the Vedas into 4. The same word Vyasa means divided. So in the Vayu Purana is described that there were previously had been 27 Vyasas. But when the 28th Vyasa appears, he becomes Vishnu. He is from Krishna, this incarnation of Krishna. So this means, I assuming, that the previous 27 incarnations were Jiva Tattvas. Only this incarnation that is now in Kali Yuga is Krishna Tattva, Vishnu Tattva. So Prabhupada described in the purport that originally there is one Veda. There was one Veda. And in some classes Prabhupada said it was the Yajur Veda, and some others say it was the Atharva Veda. But in any case, in Satya Yuga and the all previous ages, there was no need for scriptures because everybody have sharp memory, and they can memorize the entire literature only by hearing from his spiritual master. But Vyasadeva, since he was the incarnation of God, he was Trikalagya. He could see past, present, and future. So he could see the deterioration of the memory from the people of Kali Yuga. It's in the same verse is described the word Alpa Medasa. This means very less intelligence, short intelligence. Alpa means meager, little bit. And what do you call it? Madasa? This is intelligent. So it describes also by the great sages how the qualities of the Kali Yuga men in this verse is Pranay Payusa Savya Kalaus Min Yugayana Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Vyaga Bhagya Upadrita. That they say this in Kali Yuga, the men has very short lives. Pranal Payusha. The word Alpa is again there. Alpa means very short, very small. Yusha means life. Savya, Kalaus mean that's very quarrelsome, Manda, they are very lazy, especially in spiritual life. Manda Sumanda, they are misguided. And Manda Bhagya. Bhagya means, the other version of Bhagya is Bhagavan. That means very fortunate. They are very unfortunate, very unlucky. And above all, he said, Upadrataha, they are always disturbed. With all this bad qualification, the persons or the people in Kali Yuga were not able to understand the philosophy of the Vedic scriptures, and this, for this reason, is explained even in this verse that Vyasadeva divided and explained it in branches and sub-branches, the Vedas. Also, is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam, but this Sutta Goswami, that the miseries, one of the other reasons what Srila Vyasadeva compiled the Vedas is to mitigate the miseries of the living entities. Anarto pasaman sakshat, amarto pasanam sakshat bhakti yogam adokshaya, lokasya janato visvan chakre satatta samhitam. That the miseries, the material miseries of the living entity, which are superfluous to him, can be directly mitigated by the linking process of devotional service. See, the mass of people don't know this, therefore Srila Vyasadeva compiled the Vedas, which is in relation to the absolute truth. So they continue saying, Jasyam vai shruyamayayanam Krishna parama purushe bhaktir utpadyata pumsa shoka moha and bhayapaha. It is said that simply by giving oral reception to this Vedic literature, the feeling of devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, sprouts at once. You see. The fire that extinguishes shoka, lamentation, moha, illusion, and bhaya, fear. So this is the purpose of which Vyasadeva give us this Vedic literature in order to help the suffering living entities to get rid from this shoka, moha, and bhaya. Because it's described that the life of the demigods is characterized by ending enjoyment. So the demigods, they never get sick, they never get old. So just can imagine, and they live thousands of years. They die, but in the meantime, the enjoyment is unlimited. They don't even have to wash their clothes. They don't need washer machines because their clothes never get dirty. Just imagine how life is there. And also it's explained that the animal life is characterized as constantly fear. You can see in the jungle how the animals are struggling for looking for food. And most of them, they are carnivores. This is described in the Bhagavatam. Ahastani sahastanam apadani chatuspadam falguni tratta mahatan jiva jivasya jivanan. This is a famous verse from Sura Prabhu. That the hastani, those who are devoid of hands, are prey for those who have hands. Apadani, those who have no legs, are prey for the four-legged. And the weak are the sustenance of the strong. And the general rules holds that the one living being is food for the another one. So how in this state of consciousness the poor animals always in fear, because even though they just spend, if you watch some documental about the animals, they are always eating, they are always searching for food, they are always mating and taking care of the offsprings. That's the only business of the animals. Therefore, the human civilization is called Dvipara Pashu. Because look, this human civilization is only based in that goals, that eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. So therefore the animals in constant fear, because while they're eating, they're always aware that some another animals will come to eat them. So the human life is also very special because it's characterized by constantly lamentation. They're always lamenting. Actually, the onset of the Bhagavad Gita begins with this, the lamenting of Arjuna. Arjuna was in a state of confusion. In the Sanskrit language, the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita is called Vishada Arjuna Yoga. Vishada means lamentation. And Krishna, the first instruction from Krishna to Arjuna is, you should not lament. Ashochang ambasochastran pragyavadans chavashase gata summa gato sumscha nanusu chanti pandita. The word socha appeared 3 times in this verse. Ashocha, ams. Ambasochas, twan. Nanu socha, anti. Socha means lamentation. You should not lament. And the Bhagavad Gita begins with this instruction to Arjuna, I should not lament. And also the concluding message of the Bhagavad Gita ends with the same instruction. Masuchaha. Sarva dharmam paritya mae kansharanam braya aham twan sarva pavivyo moksha ishami masuchaha. Sucha, the same word, soka and socha and vishaya, the same means, all lamentations, the all meaning is lamentation. And it's translated in this verse as don't worry, do not lament. Because Vyasa wrote this Veda with these purports, to destroy our moha, shoka, and bhaya. Because this Vedic literature had the power to destroy, to set us free from all these miseries. I was instructed to finish very early because I have so much to say, but there is no time. Probably in the next class, I will say something more. The reason is we are going to, today is the appearance of Govardhan. And we are after class to circumambulate this Govardhan. Just I'm going to say something very briefly because time factor. I'm going to speak something about the etymology of the word Govardhan. Go means senses, also means cow. And Vardhanam, increases. And also it could give pleasure. So it can be translated as the one who gives pleasure to the cows, or the one who increases our senses for serving, for loving service to Krishna. That's the etymology. Anyway, I think I will end there because we are going to circumambulate Govardhan. So there is any questions? Okay, thanks so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Vyasadeva ki jai, Govardhan Puya ki jai, Gaura Premanande. Prabhu. Thank you, Maharaj.
पाश्चात्यादि सदा